I'd still say day to day. I can't say for sure that he'll be in or out tomorrow. I would say the same with Tyler Bertuzzi.
Okay.
Tyler didn't practice, so we'll see. It probably makes him more doubtful, but they're both. I'll probably have more tomorrow.
McCabe's upper body, is that right?
Upper body, yeah.
Okay. What about Bertuzzi?
Upper body,
Oh.
yeah.
Specify.
Upper to mid.
Well, when you're down two forwards like that, do you start to consider going back to 12 and 6 to not put a strain on the forward group, or do you not want to disrupt it?
It's a good question, and we've had multiple games now where we've had 11 and then somebody got hurt, and so now you're down to 10. I think I just have to watch in kind of our energy level of our forwards, and if we think the energy level's draining because of overexertion, there's multiple reasons why things like that happen. Sometimes it's travel, sometimes it's emotion, sometimes it's all those things. So we'll continue to monitor it. I will say it really fits our decor to go 7, and I think our decor has excelled at 7, and so it'll be hard for me to go away from that, but it's something I'll continue to monitor.
It looked like Burakovsky was in the top power play unit.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about that switch?
First off, we wanted to look at it today in practice, and I can't guarantee that's what it'll look like tomorrow. But I don't, you'd rather try things out in practice than in game. So let's try it and see if we like the look of it. I think Burakovsky's been very, very good on the power play. This would not be a knock on TiVo at all. I think I could point to 5 guys on that unit and say different guys have had, differing reasons for its lack of success. But I think maybe it sparks us a little bit if we decide to go with it. They'd have opportunities to look like today when you go downhill. You have opportunities to play the other side and be more on one-time sides. I think Berkey's been really, really good on the power play when he's so far from what I've seen, and so maybe it gives us a spark.
You mentioned making a tweak on the breakouts, and you're doing a little bit more practice with that today. What would you like to see them improve in that regard?
We were just trying to, the tweak going into the last game was a little bit more with Frankie and just trying to utilize his speed. With Berkey, it's probably not as needed, but I still think Frankie needs to be a threat as a speed somewhere in our breakout because he is so fast and he can kind of be game breaking, whether it's stretching like we did the other night where he almost got in alone there, or whether it's using him coming up the ice. So we'll keep kind of looking at those things. People get in different ways. Some guys are real speed units. I would say Connor probably likes to kind of maneuver his way in. That's the way Nikita Kucherov is. Some guys like to, Andre attacks with a little bit more speed, so it gives you a little more speed in that kind of spot.
Yeah, according to the public numbers, the power play metrics aren't that great. I think it's like third to last in scoring chances. Are the internal numbers as concerning as that?
I'd have to look and say that for certain. 2 things I would say is that the power play hasn't been good enough. Okay, so I'm not doing it. Now the second thing I would say is I would, I think Scott and I talked about this earlier, like small sample sizes are small sample sizes statistically. So I don't overanalyze things, especially 9 games in the year with statistics. We try to let it build, just the reality of it. I know you want to grab something and make an argument, and I get that, but if you really look, mathematicians would tell you not to even come close to looking at small sample sizes. So the power play has to be better, if that's the quick answer to it. And it has to be better in a sense too that it gives us momentum, and so in not cause frustration. That's how your offensive players get confidence. That's how your team kind of builds off it. So we'll keep working on it. Looking at different ways.
You mentioned in training camp how it took Tampa about a month to catch on your penalty kill. Are you seeing a similar situation here with the power play?
Oh, that's a good question. Not necessarily. I just think power plays are funny. Like, offense is a confidence-driven thing, and when you're not kind of rolling, it seems like nothing kind of goes right, and then you score a little bit, and next thing you know, you get confidence. Confidence is an amazing, amazing thing that I've seen in sports, and so we just got to find a way to get our guys in position to have some success, hopefully get some success, and then build off that.
I know McCabe had a pretty good chance in the PK yesterday. Are you being aggressive enough? Are you seeing enough? I know you want to create some shorthand chances off that too.
Yeah, the way I've seen shorties happen usually come from your own end. So it's not, I think we're certainly being aggressive enough in our own end. I think we've missed a couple opportunities where we could really take off and go. Like even the last game, we got a turnover. It looked like maybe Frank in Turbo could go, and then we kind of turned it over. So we missed that opportunity. We'd certainly like to score shorthanded, be a threat that way. So we'll see. That's probably been a secondary focus to kind of understanding the principles of our kill first. And I think as you get kind of, again, confident with it, all of a sudden, you learn how to kind of feed off each other. Like Frankie and Turbo could be a group that could definitely be a threat shorthanded. Mackay is a guy that can be a threat shorthanded. So we'll keep working on that. It's something we want to do.
Did you feel real?
Yeah, you're good.
Did you feel real good about that first period?
Yes.
Technically and tactically, you looked really like you were on top of it.
Yeah, I thought we came out and played a really good first period. To be honest with you, I thought we were. I thought our structure was really good. I thought we created turnovers because of it. I thought we transitioned because of it. Connor had the 2-on-1 chance. I thought that was really good. And every game's going to ebb and flow. They're going to go in. They're going to come out better. I thought we slowed I thought we kind of had some unforced errors with turnovers after that. But I liked the way we came out. It made you feel good about off of a big win in Tampa, some travel. We came out and did a good job. So we just got to keep building off that. And it's not going to be. That was something that I thought 2 weeks ago, our structure in those areas wasn't good enough, especially neutral zone. So it's definitely something that's gotten better.